All right, good. Chase is in here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, get your fingers ready. Get your keyboards ready. Get your mobile devices ready. We're kicking off another live 2022 Fantasy Football Mock Draft with you guys with the Catch family. Y'all know what to do on the way, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, everybody. Let's get this thing going. Let me set the draft order, and then we'll kick off. Everyone, give me a thumbs up if you're good to go. Let's do it. 10-man tonight. I like it. Everyone get in here that wanted to? I think so, right? Yeah, we got everyone in here. Mr. Sarcastic, did you want to draft? Mr. Sarcastic, let me know. I can push it to 12, bro. Are you in here? I can make it a 12 team. Why do I not see his name? You're here? Okay. Let's go. Oh, he's right there. I'm telling you guys, I am out of it today. Something is wrong with me. All right, we're drafting. We're starting this draft. We got to go. Let's do this thing, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's not what we want. There we go. All right, JT's on the board at 1. No surprise. Ooh, man. Tonight's stream is it's getting to me. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Appreciate you guys being here, man. All right, CMC goes at 2. Be interesting with the 10-man tonight. Chase on the clock at 3. We got Owen in here. What's up, Owen? Jerry's in the draft as well. Jerry, what's up, bro? Gas prices are hitting $8. Ooh, not good. Good to hear from you, Jerry. We got on 2-minute picks. I guess that's fine for a 10-man. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Cooper Kupp goes at 5. Okay. I got those back-to-back selections. Pick 10 and pick 2.1 or 11. Dalvin Cook goes at 6. JJ at 7. Albert, what's up? Appreciate you being here. What's up? What's up? I feel like we got all that resolved pretty quickly. You know, like it got a little crazy there. So I'm happy. All right, Jamar Chase goes at 8. So we got 3 receivers in the first. Andrew's on the clock. Klondike, what up? What up? Mr. Sarcastic, I don't know why I couldn't see your name right there. I was looking for the little dog avatar, your YouTube avatar. I don't know, man. I've been out of it like all day. All right. I got to figure out who I'm going to draft here. Ooh, there's some interesting players. I like it, Andrea. I like it. Mixing a great selection there. All right, I'll go Najee Harris, and I'll take a receiver. I'll go Devontae Adams. Let's go. Let's go. Albert, I got on too late to enter the mock. We'll have another one tomorrow, and we'll have a full 12-man tomorrow. So make sure you're part of the Discord channel to get those updates. And, yeah, we'll have another one tomorrow. We'd love to have you, bro. If you guys aren't part of the Discord channel, make sure that you do join. That way you guys can get those updates and those early invite links as well. Although we weren't planning for a full subscriber mock draft tonight, but I'm happy that it turned into this. It's awesome. Love to see it, man. Apologize again for the beginning of the stream if it was laggy and or if it got a little crazy there. But I'm happy that we got this draft going, boys and girls. So Diggs goes at 2.2, CeeDee Lamb at 2.3, Travis Kelce gone at 2.4. First tight end off the board to Mr. Sarcastic. So we have been releasing our early 2022 rankings at each position. So, let me know, guys, on those videos. Make sure to hop on there, check them out, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking overall about the rankings. Takes a little bit more effort to get those videos out, so I'd love to get your guys' feedback on them as well. Actually did the wide receiver position all the way through to number 42. For QBs and tight ends, I'll probably just do top 20. I might even just do top 15. For the running back position, though, I think I'm going to might do top 50. Might just do top 42, like receiver. Keep it a little bit more concrete there. But I don't know, man. Running back and receiver, like you could do a top 60 if you really wanted to. Like there's someone to talk to or talk about pretty far, you know, into rankings overall, even for running back, even if they're complete flyers or handcuffs or committee type backs or backs we don't feel good about. There's still someone to talk about. So I'm enjoying putting the rankings together as well. And let me know what you guys think about them overall as they start to come out. And, since the month of June has really started, I've really been trying to ramp up the content on the channel in terms of uploads and streams and really just trying to get our fantasy minds going 110%, although they've basically been there all off season long. But hey, it's going to be July before you know it, then August, and then September is going to be here, and we need to be 110% prepared. All right, Kamara's gone, Chubb's gone, DeAndre Swift is gone. Mark Andrews, second tight end off the board, goes at 2.8. All right, Slade says, I do not like my picks. Uh-oh. Eckler and Swift, man, double running back. I mean, I'm not bad. I'm not against that. I think you can still turn out a very good team, man. Andrew loves it. Let's go, let's go. Jerry, it was between Chubb and Andrews for me. I'm surprised he didn't go Andrews, man. Surprised he didn't go Andrews. I like the selection of getting an RB1 in the second round, though. Still land a great tight end in the third or fourth. James Conner goes at 2.9. Love the selection. Owen says, Slade, I like your first two picks. Yeah. I mean, you get that nice consistency out of Eckler with... I mean, the nice thing with a guy like Eckler is you're getting that consistency, but you're getting that upside at the same time. And then with Swift, you're getting a lot of pure upside as well. Don't forget that Swift was on pace to finish potentially as a top 5, top 6, top 7 running back last season before he missed those couple of games. And I mean, he had some nice matchups in here as well. Atlanta and Minnesota very bad against the run last season, especially Atlanta. So could have done a lot with that. And then, the Seattle game, if I remember correctly, he didn't. No, actually, I think he did play a full game. I don't know. He's coming back from injury. But Seattle awful against the run last season, so he should have had a better game. But at the end of the day, don't forget that Swift was on a very, very productive route last season before getting hurt. All right, little run at receiver to end the second into the third. We got Debo and Tyreek Hill going to Derek. I mean, dude, you start your draft out with JT, and then you're able to snag Debo and Tyreek Hill. There's a ton of upside involved there. Mike Evans goes at 3.2. Keenan Allen at 3.3. Slade sticking with the running back selection goes Lenny Fournette at 3.4. We've seen a lot of running backs 8 up in tonight's draft, and a lot of receivers as well. Those two top tight ends, Kelsey and Andrews, off the board as well. And there goes the first QB in tonight's mock draft with Josh Allen at 3.5. Owen going triple running back, similar to Slade, goes Aaron Jones. Man, could you imagine, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, probably last year as well? There's no way you could come out of a mock draft even, yet alone a real draft, with Dalvin Cook, Kamara, and Jones. So tons of upside involved there. I like the start, man. Saquon Barkley goes at 3.7, and A.J. Brown, Justin going triple receiver, goes to Justin there. Andrew takes another running back in Javonte Williams. All right. I'll go Monty here. Ooh, I want to go Zeke. I'm gonna shore up my running backs. Give me Monty and Zeke. I got Adams to leave the receiving room. Why not? It's a 10-man. We'll be able to snag plenty of receivers that I have faith in throughout the rest of the draft. There's some very good tight ends available. Still plenty of very good QBs available. But even in a 10-man, that running back position is going to dry out as the draft goes on. Josh Jacobs available. I don't mind Jacobs over Monty and arguably Zeke as well. But I'll go ahead and take Monty for the sake of tonight's mock draft. There goes Andrew taking Josh Jacobs. Really, for me, that kind of shores up that tier of running back. Maybe, I guess Gibson's still in there. I like Etienne, Mitchell, and Dobbins, Breece Hall, Akers. But after this, it's just going to be a lot of committees, a lot of potential handcuffs, and just situations that we don't feel as confident in as a whole. Emil, what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Eckler is a PPR machine. Great pick. 100%. 100% agree. Jerry, does anyone look at the projected scores when it comes to picking your team? I don't personally. I would say, yeah, projected. I mean, if you're talking about, I don't look at any projections. Oh, yeah, in general. But yeah, if you're just looking at projected points for the season, no, because 90% of the time they're never going to be correct. So, yeah, for me, no. I mean, I guess it could be a valuable tool, but for me personally, no. Justin Herbert goes at 4.3. Slate says not really. Yeah, it never, it's probably not worth your time at the end of the day. Phase 10 foil in the house. What's up, bro? Been a while. What's going on, man? What's up, dude? It's great to see you. Appreciate you being in here. What's up, man? What's up? Generally thinking about taking Jay Jettis over everyone except for JT. You know, I'm not against that, man. If that's where your conviction is at, I've got I've got Justin Jefferson as my number 2 receiver going into 2022. And I think he could easily finish as wide receiver 1. I think he's a lock for a top 5 receiver as well. I got all the love in the world for Justin Jefferson, and I've felt that way all offseason long. So if you want to go receiver in the first round and that's your guy, then go for it, man. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't get too caught up in ADP. I personally still recommend going running back in the first round, especially, I mean, just year after year how thin the position is. But if you're going receiver, yeah, take Justin Jefferson. And, you know, you don't have to take Kupp as the first receiver off the board, especially if JJ is your guy. If that's part of your strategy, man, go JJ. I'm good with it, bro. All right, Patty Mahomes goes, T. Higgins goes, George Kittle is gone at 4.6 to Jerry. Little bunny hop in the house. What's up, bro? What's up? It's been busy lately, but just stopping in to say what's up. No worries, man. Appreciate having you when we can have you, and I appreciate you stopping by. Came by to drop a like. I love it. I love it, guys. Let's try and get as many likes on tonight's stream as possible. We got 21 people in the house and 7 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button. Really does help us out. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing down below. Come join the Catch fam. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's going on, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. All right, Dobbins goes at 4.7. Slade going with the heavy RB team. 4 running backs to start tonight's draft. Great to see you in the house, FaZe. What's up, bro? What's up? Jerry, I really like the way my team is looking. Yeah, I mean, you got your wide receiver 1, your RB 1, your QB 1, and your tight end 1. Sure you're happy, man. Phase 10 foil after 10 foil was over. After football was over, I was into the NBA, and now that all this football is starting up, I'll be back like I used to. Let's go, bro. Looking forward to it, man. Make sure you join our Discord channel. Link is in the description down below, completely free to join. That'll be the best way for you to get current updates on the channel, as well as any updates pertaining to when we are going to draft or do subscriber mock drafts as well. We'd love to have you in a couple as well. All right, Cam Akers goes at 4.8. Michael Pittman's gone at 4.9. We've got one more selection in the 4th round going to Derek here. Breece Hall off the board. Slade, I just picked best available in my opinion. Scared of Kyle Pitts and no good QB play for the top wide receivers. Fair enough, man. I feel like in a 10-man, you can take the risk and go 4 running backs. An 8-man, 100% can. An 8-man, it's probably not worth it. But in a 10-man, you can take that risk for sure. So there's plenty of room to work with here. What game are we in the NBA Finals? I'm gonna watch the final game of the finals. I promise, guys. I promise. I know I keep saying I'm gonna get caught up, and I just haven't. You know, go ahead and roast me. All right, so Derek goes double running back. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker into the 5th round. We are. Antonio Gibson falls all the way out to 5.2. I 100% think at this point in the draft, Gibson needs to be off the board. I guess in a 12-man, he wouldn't be available. Let's see. Devin, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you subscribing to the channel, man. Welcome to the Catch fam. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. What up? Is this Underdog? It is not. This is Sleeper. This is Sleeper. So we usually run our Underdog drafts Friday and Saturday nights. The rest of the weeks we're doing mock drafts through different platforms. Primarily Sleeper just because it's the easiest to set them up and invite you guys and do our subscriber mock drafts as a whole. But we do mess around, hop into some ESPN, some Yahoo, and some different sites as well. And then run those Underdog drafts on Fridays and Saturdays as well. But what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Like I said, welcome to the Catch fam, bro. John has promised to keep up with the playoffs. I know, dude. I'm the worst. I will give you a pass this season since you had a baby and all. Yeah, man. It's just been crazy lately. It's been crazy. Today is a crazy day. But it's always nice to end the day with the Catch fam, for sure. Game 5 is tomorrow night. Okay. I'm going to keep up. Hold me to it. Hold me to it on Discord, guys. Hit me up. Smokey the Cat, what's up, bro? What up? What up? What is going on? Appreciate you being here. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Love me some of my DJ Moore. Yeah, you know, I just talked about DJ Moore in the wide receiver rankings that I just filmed. And I feel kind of bad because he's pretty far back in my rankings. And he probably shouldn't be. You know, where he scares me the most is in the red zone. No more than 4 touchdowns in any of his seasons. And, you know, I don't feel good about the Panthers offense, and then I don't feel good about the QB play at all. But at the end of the day, if he was on a different team, he could easily go in the top 10. It's just same with, you know, Deontay Johnson, right? I mean, I feel better about Johnson as a whole, but, you know, I don't know. I'm torn with DJ Moore at this point in the offseason. All right, I'll take Metcalf off the board happily here. At me if you want. Scary Terry available. Chris Godwin available. Chris Godwin provides kind of that nice bump to your team later in the season. Running back, really the last running back I'd want to go for here is A.J. Dillon. Andrew went ahead and snagged him up. I love that selection. I'm going to go Scary Terry here. Ooh, what am I doing? Some QBs I like. Some good tight ends, but I'm going to go double receiver here. I think that's great value at the end of the 5th, beginning of the 6th. Derek says, I knew he was going DK. That's my guy. Especially in the 5th round. I mean, I know it's a 10-man draft, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, I'll take DK all day long there. Jared, been under the weather these past few days. Hasn't been nice, man. I hate to hear it, bro. Hate to hear it. Hit me up on Discord. I'll tell you what supplements to take. Cortland Sutton goes at 6.2. I like that selection, Andrea. Into the 6th round we are. Derek says, wow, you have a great team. Which, my team? I like my team. Sure. 3 running backs I believe in, 3 receivers I believe in. Like I said, he could argue. Part of me, in a real draft, I feel like I feel a little bit better about Josh Jacobs over David Montgomery at this point in the offseason. So realistically, I would probably pick Josh Jacobs over Monty there. But for the sake of tonight's mock draft, we went David Montgomery. John has the power of the last pick. That's right, man. Especially in that 10-man. You can get some really good players to fall to you. Yes, your team? Yeah. Triple running back, triple receiver. Can't hurt, right? Can't hurt. Good value of receiver, though. I got to be honest, in the 5th and 6th round there, Metcalf and McLaurin. Smokey, I was/am high on Juju, but just learned he was only able to get 2.5 mil for one year contract. MVS got like 25 to 30 mil. Holy cannoli, Batman. All right, let me take a look here. Juju Smith Schuster contract. So he got a 1 year $10.75 million contract. Well, wait, is this? Hold on, let me double check this reference. Okay, yeah, that's not right. That's not right. 1 year, $3.2 million contract. So a little bit more than you were saying. But part of it is part of that's a signing bonus, it looks like. So 2.49 mil guaranteed. So you're not wrong. But he can make up to About 3.2 mil. Then let's take a look. MVS contract. Let's take a look. Holy cannoli. I mean, well, that's also part of the difference, right? Is Juju has a 1-year deal. MVS has a 3-year deal. MVS kind of a different point in his career. So he's got 15 mil guaranteed over 3 years, can make up to 30 mil. So, you know, when you break it down in terms of guaranteed money, MVS guaranteed $5 million a year. Juju guaranteed 2.49, so about double for MVS. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily, like you're saying, make me feel any differently about Juju. But sometimes, you know, it's just how contracts work out in terms of negotiation and all that stuff. And I guess MVS had the advantage there. Like I said, at a different point in his career overall. So, you know, I think Juju probably has the potential to be, I mean, actually, I would say has the potential to be the better receiver within that offense and more likely to become a number 1 receiver. But yeah, contracts are weird, man. there's my analysis. Pray, what's up, bro? What to do? What to do? All right, so here in the 6th round, we got Darren Waller off the board, Hollywood Brown at 6.3, Damon Harris at 6.5, Allen Robinson, Amari Cooper gone a little bit of a run at the QB position. Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Hurts wiped off the board. Getting some upside plays at the receiver position here in the 7th round. We got Treylon Burks and Mike Williams gone. I feel like Mike Williams went pretty late in this draft. Chris Godwin goes at 7.3. I like it. I like it. And into the 7th round we are. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out and drafting, man. Appreciate you guys talking fantasy. Like I said, we'll have, I'm hoping to have the 3rd part of my wide receiver rankings dropping tomorrow morning. Parts 1 and 2 dropped over the past 2 days. Make sure you guys go check those out. We're going to continue to have our rankings coming out throughout the week at each position. Super excited for this series we've been working on. I've been super excited to continue to pump out more fantasy content on the channel outside of the live stream. So make sure you guys check out some of those videos when you guys have time. It really does help out as well. All right, guys, let's try and get as many likes on tonight's stream as possible. Can we hit 20 likes on the stream? I think it's 100% doable. All right. Run at receiver continues in the 7th round. Michael Thomas goes at 7.4. I mean, Slade, you know, going so heavy at running back through the first 4 rounds with Eckler, Swift, Fournette, and Dobbins, look at the receivers you still landed. DJ Moore, your number 1 option on the Panthers. Cooper, your number 1 option on the Browns. And Michael Thomas, your number 1 option on the Saints. Like, still got 3 number 1 receivers, man. So, I think that your team could absolutely work out. I actually like your team quite a bit, man. All right, Jerry's on the clock here. Derek, I have every receiver that is supposed to play a Debo role, including the man himself. Yeah, I don't think personally, like, and I don't disagree with what you're saying in terms of what people are coming together with in terms of an outlook. But for me, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think that Tyreek Hill is going to play that type of role for the Dolphins. I think that he'll be, in my opinion, just Tyreek Hill, maybe with not as many of the deep balls. No offense to Tua, but I don't think he's going to play like super Debo-ish styler. Now Treylon Burks, well, I think he has the capacity to. I actually think that Treylon Burks is just going to play very similar to what we saw out of A.J. Brown. So I don't listen. In terms of what you're saying, I know that there are plenty of fantasy members of the fantasy community saying that Burks and Hill will be used like Debo, but I just don't personally 100% see it. I do think that, you know, they'll write up plays where, you know, either those guys can come out of the backfield and they have the capacity to do so, but I just think that we're going to see them used, you know, Treylon Burks more like A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill more like Tyreek Hill, in my personal opinion. All right, big run on receiver. Jerry takes my guy Devonta Smith. Brandon Cooks goes at 7.6. Rashad Bateman goes at 7.7. Kareem Hunt goes to Jay Speezy. Amon-Ra St. Brown goes to Andrea. Okay, let's take a look here. Some interesting players hanging around here, man. I'm going to take Hopkins. And I'm going to take Murray. Give me the stack. Hopkins, give me that receiving support after 6 games. Murray, give me my QB1. I'll take it all day long. Andrew goes to Dalton Schultz to start the 8th. All right, let's see. Slade, don't worry, I'm not done. Okay, let's see it. I was really going to take Devonta Smith, but I just couldn't with Slant Man. Fair enough. I like that term for him, Slant Man. Jerry, John, if you had the first pick, who are you picking? I think I'm stuck with JT, man. I don't think anything's changed my mind over JT. I mean, don't get me wrong, we very rarely see RB1 finish the following season as RB1. There's going to be regression from what he did last season, but it's just hard for me to go with anyone over JT. Like, I get that CMC's got that upside. I like Derrick Henry a lot. If Henry was fully healthy, he potentially could have been the RB1 last season without a doubt. Eckler gives you that PPR upside. Mixon, Harris, Cook. You got all kinds of running backs hanging around. Cooper Kupp, JJ, Jamar Chase. There's an argument to be had if you were going to go receiver at 1.1. But at the end of the day, for me, it's still JT. That's where I'm at, man. I don't think that's going to change, but we'll see. Smokey, would you draft Watson in a dynasty? If so, what round would you consider good value? Man, it's a really tough question to answer. It really, really is. Yes, in dynasty I would. I think there's a chance he doesn't play this year. I think there's a strong chance he misses a couple of games, if not 6 to 8 games. I think he'll probably be fine by next season, unfortunately. I mean, but from a pure fantasy perspective, you know, all things aside, in terms of good value, I don't know, man. I feel like he's probably going pretty early overall. Man, maybe not overall, but still probably in, like, what, the 5th round? Where do you see, personally, where do you see him going overall? I mean, I would say between the 6th and 9th round would be good value, but I don't know, man. It's just hard to answer because there's not a clear, it's not clear what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. So there are other options that I like more, dynasty or redraft format. You know, really regardless of format, there are other options that I like more. Slade, I was eyeing Kareem Hunt. Ready to go at 7.8. Good value there, man. Good value to Justin. Derek likes to stack. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Derek finishes out the 8th round with Dallas Goedert. Michael Carter goes at 9.1. Hunter Renfrow off the board at 9.2. Tremendous value. I like it. I like it. I got to think about, I got some moves I got to make. Running backs are just, ooh. Running backs are bad, man. I feel like I'm almost done at receiver. I got 4 receivers. Maybe I'll get another guy. We'll see what happens. I need a tight end, though. All right, man. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Once again, apologize. Beginning the stream was a little bit crazy, but I'm glad we got things rolling here. And, yeah. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone's looking forward to the week. And, yeah, appreciate you guys being here. All right, Melvin Gordon goes at 9.3. I like that value quite a bit. I was kind of hoping Gordon might fall out to 9.10. But I also had a feeling one of you guys was going to stack him up, which at this point in the draft, he holds great value. One of the committees that I like from a fantasy perspective overall is definitely the Broncos, man. All right, Derek, I stacked Hurts with Goddard. Let's go, man. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. In terms of like QB to tight end stacks, I think that one's been a little bit slept on. I like that decision, man. Chase, I want to go Renfrow at 9.3. I'm hurt. Oof. Oof. It's always the worst when they go one selection before you. Never feels good. And it happens a lot. Smokey, cool. I took him in the 7th. Herbert at 1.2. Cousins in the 11th. That's perfect, man. I got no beef with any of that, man. That's perfectly fine. I think that's good value for all of those guys. Yeah. I got no beef with that, man. 3 good, QBs to have on your squad as well. Okay, good. I'm glad I answered your question exactly where I ballparked it. So, there we go. Christian Watson goes at 9.4. Slade says he had plans for Renfro too. Yeah, man. Renfro's great value at 9.2. I have him in my top 24 going into 2022. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I don't have a problem with it, obviously. But wide receiver 11 last season. I don't care if Adams is there or not. That's my guy. All right, Tyler Lockett gone at 9.5. Gabe Davis at 9.6. Jerry going with a heavy receiver run. Jerry, we got to get you some running backs. Nick Chubb's lonely, bro. Good value of receiver all the way through the draft, though. All right, Juju goes at 9.7. Michael probably should have taken Kupp and then went RB heavy next 3 rounds. I don't know, man. I kind of like your team. I like James Conner a lot as an RB2. Evans, Pittman, Williams, Renfro is a really good receiving room. I mean, I got all those guys in my top 24. You got Burrow, QB. Gibson, a good value in the 5th round. Edmonds, why not take him at some point, I guess? Other than Edmonds, like, I absolutely love your team, and I don't hate the value that you got Edmonds at either, so. I wouldn't beat yourself up too much, my dude. Ooh, I'm in an interesting spot here. It's going to be a long time before I draft again. Let me take my tight end and Dawson Knox. And there are just some really good receivers hanging around, man. Like some receivers I really like. I'll take a swing on Drake London here. And that'll do it for receivers for me tonight. At this point, I'm going to think about another running back and or QB and or tight end. If not, just running backs. So, receivers are done so for me for the night. Go ahead and get a youthful guy. I think it's going to get a ton of targets in Drake London at 10.1. I'm happy with Dawson Knox as my tight end 1. All right, Adam Thielen goes at 10.2. Love that value, Andrew. I took a look at him as well. Jerry says, who needs an RB2? Fair enough. Smokey, when I made the selection, all I heard was, if you have the conviction. That's right, bro. That's right. Albert asking, is that super flex? It is, says Smokey. Jerry, when you get if you have the conviction from John, you know you made a bad pick. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. No, anyone could be right. All right, Hawkinson goes at 10.3. Algier's gone at 10.4. What's your outlook on Michael Carter this season? Ask Emil. Good question. I like Carter purely based off of the value of where you can draft him. Yeah. Listen, I think overall for the Jets backfield, you're going to see a committee approach, in my humble opinion. I think as the season progresses, Hall will start to be the primary back. But I do think to start the season, you're going to see a split. And at random times throughout the season, we're going to see Michael Carter get more touches overall. So, listen, you're going to pay a heavier price for Hall. And I think it's going to be worth it by the end of the season. But I do think that Carter is going to be a big part of that offense as a whole as well. Really, what I've been comparing it to all offseason long is what we saw out of Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon last season, where, it was obviously a split committee approach from those two backs. But as the season went on, the back carrying the momentum and the upside was Javonte Williams. Now, it really finished as a true 50-50 split. But obviously, both those backs were extremely productive from a fantasy perspective. Looking at Derek's team, he's got Hall and Carter. I mean, there's probably going to be a point in the season, probably pretty early on too, where you can start Hall and Carter on a weekly basis. Just like last season, you could start Gordon and Javonte. So we'll see what happens. I could be completely wrong. It could be the Breece Hall show, and they could be pushing Carter to the back. But Carter had a great season last year. I just don't think that they're going to completely X him out of that offense, even with the talent that Breece Hall carries. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, that basically sums up for me. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, man. Appreciate you guys being here. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's going on, everybody. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Jerry got an auto pick at Devin Singletary. Decent value, though. You need a running back as well. Jarvis Landry goes at 10.7 to Slade. Chase is on the clock. Albert got Watson in the 8th. I like it. Yeah, in Dynasty, I don't mind that pick at all. At the right value. I think both you guys got him at good value. Jerry Jeudy goes at 10.8. You know, I don't mind the value you're getting for Jeudy at 10.8, even though I'm a little bit higher personally on Courtland Sutton. I mean, we've seen Jeudy go, what, anywhere from the 5th to the 6th to the 7th round. So in the 10th round, I mean, I think that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, pretty good value. But yeah, I've got Jeudy higher in my personal rankings than quite a few receivers who went after him. So I like Jeudy at that value, Chase. Jerry thought it was Owen's team. Well, hey, man. You needed a running back anyways. He pulled his groin today. Uh-oh. Who did? Oh, Jeudy did? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I did. How did I forget about that? Oh, it was 6 days ago. Uh-oh, that's not good. He should be able to come back, though. Wow. Been limited to 10 games. Wow. Throughout his NFL career. Well, man, I hope he can come back healthy, man. I think he'll be fine by the time the season starts, but that's definitely not good. Chase says he's big on Jeudy. Albert says, how did Jeudy fall that far? Yeah, I mean, even with the potential injury looming, I am a little bit surprised that he fell to 10.8. Chase, he was my breakout last season, but got hurt. He's my guy this season, especially with Wilson. Yeah, he was my breakout guy last season as well. I mean, I talked about Jerry Jeudy all offseason long. Like, I mean, Steven gave me, like, that was like an ongoing thing at the channel all offseason long. So, when he got hurt, Steven gave me a lot of crap. And I felt really bad because a lot of you guys went out and drafted Jerry Jeudy last season. And some of you guys, you know, according to ADP, kind of reached for him too. So I think I'm still a little bit scarred from what happened last season with Jerry Jeudy. So, all right, let's see. Jerry, I wanted to say my RB2 pick till the last pick. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Justin, I'm huge on Sutton. Jeudy doo-doo. Do you want a monster or a tiny fella? Yeah, I think Jeudy could come into like a slot role very nicely and or just be that PPR type value guy who's just getting a lot of like underneath targets. And I still believe in Jeudy as a receiver, don't get me wrong, but I just think that Courtland Sutton's going to fit the play style of Russell Wilson a little bit better as a whole. And I don't know, man. Sutton, like, listen, I mean, Sutton at least has the track record at the end of the day. Especially, you know, before he got hurt in 2020. The 2019 season was phenomenal. And, you know, last season, not great by any means whatsoever. But I still would take, from a fantasy perspective, what Courtland Sutton did last season over what Jerry Jeudy did. Although Jeudy only played 10 games. Sutton played in 17 games. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I still think probably the best value out of that receiving room is Tim Patrick, where you can snag him, especially if, I don't know, anyone ends up missing time that's not Tim Patrick. The way he's able to step up automatically is, you know, is basically something you can't put a price on. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see how that receiving room shakes out. Owens, do you all like my receivers? Where are we at? Ooh, we got quite a few. We got Higgins, Cooks, Mooney, Gabe Davis, and Lazard. Yeah. So you get that nice upside in Higgins. Cooks, I think Cooks and Mooney both will offer that stability and that consistency. Gabe Davis, a nice upside play as well, and good value in the 9th round. Lazard, I'm not crazy about, but at that point in the draft, a great value at 10.5 as well. So yeah, I got no problem with that receiving room at all. Guess I'm going James Robinson. Not crazy about it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. There's a lot of good players available, man. Part of me just wants to take another running back. Part of me wants to go QB. Part of me wants to go tight end. Kind of tough here. I mean, I think any of these selections are good. I'll go staph infection. Kyler Murray's going to get hurt at some point. Give me a QB2. Good pick, Andrew, with Dameon Pierce. He was kind of gunning for. If I need another receiver, I definitely would have gone Elijah Moore. He's a phenomenal value, even in a 10-man draft at 12.2. Love that selection as well, Andrew. A lot of good picks tonight, Andrew. All right, let's see. Albert, I have a bunch of shares of Sutton in my Dynasty leagues. Yeah, I think he's going to continue to be in a good place, especially with the addition of Russell Wilson to that offense. Jerry, one of the Bills running back is going to pay off. Yeah, I actually like going for Singletary and Cook. I mean, obviously your team is emphasized at the receiver position. You got a stud QB and a stud tight end. You would just need mediocre play at best at the running back position to get by. If you get double digits from Chubb and or one of the Bills running backs, your team could actually come together. Especially if, I don't know, James Cook is getting any receiving work from Josh Allen as well. All right, Jerry, let's see, we got that. Sutton is Judy the Lockett if Hamler doesn't. Yeah. That's kind of what I've been thinking as well. We'll see what happens. Devin, you definitely have the best team on the board. Hey, I appreciate that. Jerry's sleeping on my team. Oh, Jerry. All right, Rondell Moore goes at 12.6. Noah Fant at 12.7. Darrell Henderson's gone at 12.8. Derek Carr at 12.5. Sky Moore 12.4. Gesicki 12.3. Obviously, in a 10-man draft, you're going to see a lot of good value be selected at this point in the draft. And it's probably going to be hard since we're so used to drafting in 12-man formats that it's going to be hard in the 13th and 14th round for you guys probably to not take an extra skill position player, as Derek starts the 13th round by doing so in Tim Patrick, which is a really good value. My opinions after taking Naheem Hines to end the 12th. Yeah, it's just hard because there's going to be so many players on the board who we're used to drafting who are going to be available as this mock draft does start to wrap up here. Devin says, I would have liked Pollard over Ayuk, but it's a good team. Yeah, it is a good team. Little receiver heavy, little running back light. Yeah, I think I kind of agree. Pollard over Ayuk probably would have been the better move, especially landing Rondell Moore in the 12th. But hey, man, Jerry's going to do his thing. And he's gonna stand up for his team no matter what he does. We all know that. So MVS, pretty good value there, 13.5. Continuing with the receiver trend, Money Mac goes at 13.6. Michael Gallup goes at 13.7. As we start to wrap tonight's mock draft up, I will have a link posted for tomorrow night's mock draft on Discord. We'll roll with a 12-man draft tomorrow night. And we'll get that filled up, man. It's going to be a good time, as always. And I won't have time to go over everyone's teams tonight. I have to feed the baby probably within the next 10 to 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So I won't have time to hop off once we finish out the draft. But, hey, I appreciate you guys drafting tonight. And as we start to finish up, I can go over a few teams here. All right, let's see. Derek, what we got here? JT, Breece Hall, Walker, Carter, Penny, Hines. Good valued running back all the way throughout the draft, man. I got nothing bad to say about that. Got some committee backs sprinkled in, but you've got both aspects of the committee backs as well. You got the Jets and the Seahawks locked up. You got JT to lead the room, so I think that's fine. All right, I'm going to very quickly draft a kicker and Matt Gay and a defense and the Colts. Receivers, we got Debo, Tyreek Hill, Burks, Boyd, and Patrick. Great value receiver all the way through the draft. I mean, being able to land Debo at the end of the second and Hill at the top of the third, even a 10-man draft, is great value. Love that receiving room, man. You got a ton of consistency and just really good value and upside plays throughout the draft, man. I like it a lot. Jalen Hurts and Goddard. Nice little stack. I like this team. You got good value all the way throughout the draft, Derek. I like this team a lot, man. Oh, gosh, you guys are... All right, let me see. I always stand for my team. That's right, Jerry. That's right. Mr. Sarcastic, by far the best draft. Who we got here, man? Kelsey and Waller. You got the Mahomes to Kelsey stack. I like it. Running backs, good value at running back throughout the draft. Barkley, Etienne, CH, Algier. But I think you'd probably agree that running back's just a little bit thin, especially with Barkley being sprinkled in there. But you still landed on really good players throughout the draft. Receiver, we got Jefferson, Bateman, Juju, Gage, Moore, and Gallup. Once again, good value receiver throughout the draft. And you got Mike Glennon, so obviously the best team on the entire board. Mike Glennon's involved. Jerry started Derek's, then do mine. We got, I know I just said I didn't have time, but I can go through them real quickly, I guess. Josh Allen, George Kittle. I mean, you got a stud QB and a stud tight end. The running backs are thin. We already know that. Your receivers are filthy, though, Jerry. Yeah, running backs thin. You will need more running backs, even in a 10-man league, if this was a real draft. Now, you know that. You know that. But your receivers are filthy, man, and you know that as well. Let's see. Slade, what we got here, bro? I really like the team that you put together. Going at running back heavy to start things out. Eckler, Swift, Fournette, Dobbins. Landed Spiller in the 13th round. Great running back room, especially since Spiller's potential handcuff to Eckler. You got Fant as a tight end. I think tight end probably your biggest issue. Landed some really good receivers, even going running back heavy to start. Still got DJ Moore, Cooper, Michael Thomas, Watson, and Landry. Fine receiving room. Even if you got two Saints, I personally probably would have gone Judy over Landry, but it's still a good enough receiving room. And Brady and Rodgers is a great little duo. So still a good team. Maybe one tweak at receiver and maybe sprinkle in another tight end, and I'd probably be a little bit happier overall. Tox, what's up, bro? What's up? Got home too late. Oh, man. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll do a subscriber mock draft tomorrow, so we'd love to have you tomorrow, bro. Chase, do mine before it, Jerry. Who we got here, Chase? Lamar Jackson at QB, nothing wrong with that. You got the stack with Andrews. I love it. Nothing wrong at tight end. Running back, we got Henry, Akers, Pollard, Gordon, Hendo. You got good value at running back throughout the draft, but you do have some question marks and some committee-type guys. But you got Derrick Henry to lead the way, right? So, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Godwin, Judy, and Woods. Justin Tucker, Pat's defense. Great kicker, great defense. And a solid receiving room as well. Good value receiver throughout the draft. That's a good team. Good team. Running back, you might be a little worried at times, but it's still a good team, bro. Let's see. Tox can't think of a good joke. All right, Devin says, I like Owen's team, but didn't need the fourth running back in Harris. Could have gone Cooper and Mike Williams. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Wow, yeah, I definitely agree with the Mike Williams sentiment for sure. Tox, I landed Devontae and JJ last season, or did you already draft? Probably last season, right? Jerry, you were the Goddard train last season for sure. Only picked Landry because I read something saying he's looked like a superstar in practice. Fair enough. Yeah, I do think he's going to have a decent season. I'm good at that, bro. All right, boys and girls, that will wrap up the stream for the night. I'm sorry that the beginning of the stream was a little bit crazy. I just appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys getting another mock draft put together. Everyone absolutely killed it tonight. I am sorry, guys, that I have to rush off of here, but you guys know what to do. Hit that like button if you didn't do so already. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Come join the Catch family. Gain 2 new subscribers during tonight's stream. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys. Welcome to the Catch family. Discord link in the description down below if you guys want to join a future Discord, or excuse me, future mock draft. Please join the Discord completely free to do so. Link to our second channel in the description down below. Follow our second channel, which is getting ready to take off as well. And that'll do it for the night, man. Appreciate you guys. We had a ton of you guys in here tonight. It was an absolute blast. And just appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. And I apologize. I'm a little out of it tonight. And just feeling a little bit out of it. So I apologize, guys, if it wasn't the best stream. But I had a blast with you guys nonetheless. Justin, Andrea, Jerry, Derek, Slade, Tox, Mr. Sarcastic, Albert, Owen, Smokey the Cat, Emil, Michael. Gosh, we had a ton of you guys in here. Prey, Devin Ellis, everyone else who drafted tonight, everyone else who hopped in. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Love the Catch fam. Love this community. Love this channel. I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Everyone have a great start to your week. Hit me up on Discord if you guys need anything. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We will have our wide receiver rankings, our ranking series continuing tomorrow. So make sure you guys go check out our uploads this week and anything that came out last week as well. And with that, I got nothing else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.